I don't know if you can avoid it. I know that if it comes up, as it seems inevitable, that you're going to run into somebody who's going to try and dominate you, and that would be one definition of bullying. Someone's trying to boss me, and I don't want to do what they're asking. Then there's any number of ways to deal with that, to handle that situation. And there are whole courses taught about how you can make a joke, or how you can just walk away, or how you can change the subject. And there's lots of kind of tips of ways of handling that situation. So I guess that's how, I don't know if you can avoid it, but you can definitely be empowered in it. And so that when it occurs, as it is inevitable in life that we will come across people trying to dominate us, then how can we be empowered in that conversation? And that, first of all, I don't perceive myself as a victim. That's a great place to start. And so, yeah, that would be, and then that just takes practice, really. Just practice not being that, but practice being empowered, and practice being saying what there is to say, and asking for what we need, and being empowered to say no thank you. And that's really, like, that's an environmental phenomenon. And so I'm a martial arts teacher, and that's what I'm about. I'm about empowering the voices of children, and having people be empowered, free, and safe on the planet. So my recommendation is that everybody take martial arts from a school that, like this one. Right. But there's lots of ways. There's lots of avenues for self-empowerment and self-expression, and yeah, I would say that would be a great way to avoid being bullied.
What can parents do at home to model what we are trying to do in our society, which is not being bullied?
She knows what I'm going to say here. Well, first of all, we need to look at who we're being as parents, and whether or not we are bullying our children, or whether or not we are modeling being victims. And I know we don't often, it's not like a desirable way to view oneself as a victim or as a bully. But every time I complain about something that I apparently have no control over, I am standing in, I am a victim. So if I'm complaining about the economy, or if I'm complaining about the taxi driver, or I'm complaining, it's really me, it's a loss of power for me. And so that's what I'm modeling for my child, and so then that's what they're learning. Mm-hmm. So really what we can do is look at who we're being as parents, as authority figures, and this is teachers, this is police, this is anybody who has any authority. We need to look at who we're being. Yeah. Make sure that we're not being bullies or victims.